The Meta Man rocks.
Hello, hello, hello. This is the Meta Man, more excited than I've ever been because of Bitcoin. Because of Bitcoin, you can play a video right there in which I predicted Bitcoin would skyrocket and I told you why. And if you don't like that one, you can play a video right there in which I told you that Bitcoin would skyrocket and I told you exactly why. And if you don't like that one, that's okay, because you can play another one that I produced just the day before that on why Bitcoin is going to skyrocket. This is the best blessing you could ever imagine. Listen very carefully. One of the things that I've already taught you is that a while ago, almost a year ago, actually, El Salvador became the first country to accept Bitcoin as legal sovereign tender. Wow. And then very recently, Central African Republic has declared that Bitcoin is its legal tender. And very recently, Fidelity, one of the largest financial services company in the entire United States, has just announced that it will allow Americans to invest up to 20% of their 401k in Bitcoin. Now, they haven't actually said 20%, they said a conservative amount, but it's generally expected to be 20%. And that means that hundreds of millions of American adults who own 401ks are suddenly extra going to be able to invest and will want to invest in Bitcoin. Hundreds of millions, gigantic upward pressure. And on another somewhat related note, the Securities and Exchange Commission in the United States looks like it's going to lose its lawsuit against Ripple, and that will take the cloud off all crypto coins, and that'll also be great. But also there's more news. There is no income tax, no capital gains tax on not just Bitcoin, but on the capital gains of any crypto coins in many countries in the world. For example, Slovenia, for example, the Bahamas, and there's several other Caribbean nations, no income tax whatsoever. But all of that is great news. But now on top of all that, I've got another piece of great news. Not only are countries accepting Bitcoin as legal tender, but unheard of, a city has just announced that it is accepting Bitcoin as legal tender, and the city is Lugano in Switzerland. Lugano in Switzerland, in that one city. I don't know how a city is able to do it, but in that one city, Bitcoin is legal tender. So just to remind you, in case you've been under a rock and haven't watched my videos in a while, here's what I think is happening. And I've got lots of videos. I've got a whole playlist of videos, for gosh sakes, on Bitcoin. You will love them. But what I've told you, the most recent wisdom I've got, late April of 2022, is that Bitcoin will fall from its current level of about 40,000 to its support of 30. And if it breaks through that, to its support of 20. So Bitcoin could go over the next short while from 40,000 to as low as $20,000. And then in the coming boom, because after the fall comes a boom, Bitcoin goes down and up and down and up and down and up, upward. And I think the next boom is going to be way past $70,000, which was its previous all-time high, to maybe $100,000. But I don't recommend you buy now because I think Bitcoin's going to go down. And I don't recommend you sell now, even though Bitcoin's going to go down, because you never know. It may just go to $35,000 and then skyrocket up to 100. It's too volatile. You never, ever want to take a chance with Mr. Bitcoin. So I wouldn't buy now, of course, because it's going down. I wouldn't sell now, even though it's going down. I hodl, 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 hodl. And if you're not sure, hodl. And if you're doubting me, hodl. Because when Bitcoin goes down and then up again, then it's as if it never went down. Because if it goes down and you don't sell it and it goes back up, then it's as if it never went down. So I think it'll go from 40 to 30 or 20, and then go up to way past 70 to maybe 100 or 120,000. But here's the secret. Here's the secret. Don't sell there, because at the boom after that, like maybe a year from now, it'll hit 100 or 120,000, and then it'll fall, and then it'll go up. And I predicted to $2 million, not at the next boom, but at the boom after that, which is maybe 4 years from now. So maybe 2026, maybe 2025, maybe 2027, somewhere in that range, Bitcoin can go up to 2 million. Now, if you happen to be lucky enough to buy at 20,000, if it actually falls all that far and you actually get it at 20, and it actually goes up, not at the next boom, but at the boom after that to 2 million, 2 million divided by 20,000 is 100x. 100x for gigantic Bitcoin. Now, when Bitcoin goes up 100x, the altcoins can go up 1,000x. 1,000x. If you want to retire wealthy, or if you want to be young wealthy, or you want to be middle-aged wealthy, or you want to be a wealthy woman or a wealthy man, or you want to be wealthy short or wealthy tall, or wealthy thin or wealthy overweight, you want to be wealthy fit or wealthy unfit, whatever you are, whoever you are, wherever you are in the world, northern, southern hemisphere, whatever continent, if you want to be like mucho wealthy, invest in Bitcoin or in the altcoins. Not now, not now. If you have some Bitcoins, hodl, hodl, hodl. If you don't have any crypto coins now, then wait for the fall. Wait till it drops to 35, 30, 25, and then buy, and then say goodbye to them. Just forget about them for maybe 4 or 5 years, and you will be a wealthy person. Now, remember, this is education and entertainment only. It is not financial investment advice. And remember, if you love me and love this channel, then subscribe to the channel. Just subscribe to the channel right there. Click on that red button and subscribe to the channel, because 40% of people who watch my wonderful videos, they watch them every day and they don't subscribe. But I need you to subscribe in order for YouTube and Google to know this is a wonderful channel, and they'll tell other people about it. Also, you may want to like this video, and you may want to share it with other people so they can have the wisdom, and you may want to also comment, because I personally answer all the comments. It's me personally. I love you. You are now far wiser than you were just a few minutes ago. Please click on Meta in order to subscribe to my channel, and please click on this video, which is my most recent video, my previous one, and please click on that video, which Google and YouTube think is the most appropriate if you enjoyed this video.